Me how it all came about. What you did.
Yeah, this is something that wasn't actually planned. It started in a World War II hangar where I brought some of my things into that museum and put them on display that I had brought back from Vietnam. And how it developed into this was another Vietnam vet came in and saw what I did, and said, "I'll come back and bring some of my things." And I said, "That would be great." So he came back and he brought some of his things, but what he brought with him was 2 more Vietnam veterans. Then it started to domino effect from there, getting more and more. Then I got too big for that room. So then I went out and bought a trailer, a small one. I started going to schools and VFWs, American Legions, wherever anybody wanted a Vietnam display. And to explain about Vietnam to people, because people really don't know. Then it got to the point I had too much for that little tiny trailer. So I looked around and I got a mobile home, which is right there, donated. An old 1960 60-foot mobile home, which I tore apart and gutted and made room for some display cases. And then I got the ground that I sit on, 17,500 square feet, donated by the county for $1 a year. Well, then I put the mobile home on it. Then through our donation box, I raised enough funds to buy this building that we're sitting in now, which was a little over $21,000 from donations. And we kicked the building up. Then we got more donations. We started filling things up. And then outside there's a memorial to those 22 men from Dispite County who died in Vietnam. They're on a black granite wall just like the one in Washington. And we get more and more donations now. I am actually almost full and here. I don't have any more room left. So what we're trying to do now is we have to raise $14,000 to put an addition on this building. To further, it's growing. There's nothing like this in the United States. This is the only museum like this in the United States. Washington has the things that are left at the wall. In the Smithsonian, they have a room where they have it displayed. But they have a warehouse with the other things that will never see the light of day. But the difference between them in Washington and here is you can go into that Smithsonian and you could walk up and you could say, "What's that? Where did it come from? Who did it belong to? When was it left here?" And so forth. And there's no one that can answer that question. Here, I can answer the question to anything that you ask me for right here. Who it belonged to, how it got here, where it was in Vietnam, where it was not. All those questions can be answered. This is all from Vietnam veterans and Korean veterans who served in the United States in a war or a conflict. And we're still growing. Still growing. If you're not going to make a donation, send it to the Forgotten Warriors Vietnam Museum, 529 Barstow Road, Cape May, New Jersey. Phone number is 674-2987. Thank you. Have a good day.